What up, it's your boy CuscoJones. I'm here with my homeboy TravionTraxx, and once again we gonna give it to you straight like that.
Straight like that. What's up, man?
How you doing? How you doing?
Doing
Wakanda forever.
Okay. Doing pretty good. Solid week. Went by quick. I say that always.
Yeah.
Really, it's been 2 weeks though since we've done this. We took a week off last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Went by quick. A lot of shit going on in the world.
A lot. Super duper.
You gonna vote?
Probably not.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't have any conversations about this moving forward.
Yeah.
You don't put your part in, you can't play. You know what
I mean, I understand, but I mean, hey, I've never done it before, and you know, why start now?
Yeah, it's funny because
you know
I came in there, saying that like I play my part that I've never voted before.
Yeah.
This is gonna be my first time.
Like, not sounding crazy, but I didn't vote for Obama, so you know what I'm saying. Why vote now? You know what I'm saying. So, but that's just on my own thought, my own opinion.
And like,
I ain't against anybody out there that wants to vote. I
get what you're saying, and like for me, it's like now there is a why to start now. Is because we can't keep having what we've had. Now it's like I need to at least say that I played my part and not putting certain people there.
But
you know what I mean?
Can anybody that's going to vote or has already voted can honestly say that they're voting because of this person, that person, and what they're going to do? Does anybody understand what both parties are trying to do for America?
Yeah, absolutely. There's people that live and like breathe fucking politics, bro. Like all day, every day. Just because we're not those people doesn't mean they aren't out there.
But that's probably the reason why I'm not, because I'm not one of those people, because I don't understand both parties. I don't understand what they're gonna do.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that. And that's really where I've been most of my life. But now I just feel strongly about not having a specific person in there to the point where I, like I said, want to at least.
And even though I do joke and clown about Kanye and him running for president, and I'll be like, I'm gonna vote for him, it'll be the first time. I'm not gonna actually go write his name down and vote for him, because I know how serious this matter is. But if I was,
all right, well, I'll say this. If you were to do that, I don't think you'd be the only person to do that. So it would be kind of fun afterwards to see, like, Kanye West got 12% of votes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be fucking crazy, but it won't be that high, maybe 2% on a great, you know what I mean?
Congratulations on you wanting to vote, man. You know what I'm saying? Do your thug dizzle, my guy.
You're going to see.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like
your voice do count.
I just feel like it's something I need to do, and I need to do it every time I get a chance.
Like on your bucket list?
Well,
no, not necessarily.
I just feel like as an American or whatever, me living where I live, I feel like I need to at least play my part in that aspect. You know what I mean? I've always kind of lived like by my own rules and shit, but at least try to
participate, basically.
Yeah, so that when I don't see things developing the way that when I don't see things developing in the way that I would like for them to.
Yeah, you can't go back and take.
I can at least say, like, I didn't want this to happen. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Do your thing as an American.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's an option for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. When is election?
You can do it now. You can do it now. Huh? From the 14th through the 29th.
Oh, okay.
And when do we find out the official results? Do you know that? Election day is November 4th. Okay.
So everybody out there vote. Your voice do count and all that stuff. And once again, this is brought by Pinpoint Media.
Show the logo.
There it is, right there.
Come on, man.
Looking up for you. I'm in my old man clothes today, y'all. So I'm gonna act old. There you go.
I think it was too bright.
It's good quality. Don't do me like that.
I'm just letting you know, man. You're still feeling that entry, huh?
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Friday, I thought I'd dress up in my dad clothes vacation.
Okay.
This is my vacation dad clothes.
Okay. Instead of doing this, you know what I mean? I feel like we should have.
Yeah.
That's what's up, though. So, did I even ask how your week was?
You threw that in there after you explained yours. You know, mine was okay. It was pretty good, normal. Went by fast. You know, my team won the championship.
Yo, Lakers.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I watched. Mixed emotions.
Yeah.
Because it was like, wish 8 to the 24 was here. But we did it for them. Why'd y'all play so much? You know, you started all season, you bounced back and forth with your starting five. You played around with it. Last game, you start off big. You got your big lineup in. You know what I'm saying? You haven't started the white majority through the playoffs. You had them coming in off the bench.
Little minutes in a lot of games.
Yeah. But game 6, you bring them in starting. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have been done that. Y'all playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, y'all should have played big boy ball through the whole playoffs and let this shit over with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 100, if I'm correct, 173 games played in the bubble and nobody tested positive for COVID-19. The NFL has been having the opening season.
I think there's how many games played there?
Yeah, I think if that's what it was correct, that was wrote it, put in the media, 173. That's why I did like this with the parentheses, 100 and, you know what I'm saying? A 3 in the 100 was in there somewhere. I might have a 7 wrong. Might be 143 or 100, but it's 100 and something games played in the NBA.
Not one. And
not one person tested positive for the COVID-19. But yet the NFL season has started. We're on what? Week 3? 4? And you already got probably like 10 now that tested positive. 10. What's going on?
What? 10 what?
Like people.
No, 10 teams probably done
10 teams
by now.
Oh, okay. See,
over the
see,
NFL.
I try to give them just a little bit of strength.
It's all over.
Is it the money being produced in the NFL, man? Are they being selfish with their money, or what? Because the NBA, we spending.
Man, I just think
we spending for the safety of our players over here. Is the NFL that stingy with their money? They don't give a damn if it's in your contract. What you got?
Well, if you think about it, I mean, look at the scenery. NBA took their players, coaches, staff, all that to a bubble. You know what I mean? Said if we're going to continue, we're going to isolate ourselves completely to where they can't. You know what I mean? There will be no fuck-ups.
Mm-hmm.
NFL players are still traveling to each city, going back and forth, getting on plane. You know what I mean? Like, it's very, very different in how they're handling it.
That's crazy.
Which I don't think the NFL would work like that in a bubble. Mm. I don't. Because we're talking about one game a week versus games every day.
But isn't it not crazy, though? Isn't it not just insane? You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever they did to protect them players, they should be doing that for all sports should be picking up on what the NBA did to protect their players. Because to be able to pull that off with, you know what I'm saying?
And it's circumstantial. Like, I mean, think about how much different the games are. You know, I mean, think about baseball.
Yeah.
How often are you
you're not really hearing
close
about
to another player?
Well, you're not really hearing too much about certain people testing positive in the baseball, though.
Right. But and that's what I'm saying. How often is another player even getting close, or is a player getting close to another player?
Maybe when they're about to steal a base.
Or, you know, on base. But, you know, that's very little compared to football where we're literally smashing our fucking face masks together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? doing everything I can to fucking knock your ass out. Completely different. We're gonna be exchanging bodily fluids and fucking
Yeah, but if you think about it though, you got basketball, you're next to that person.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. But again, they isolated themselves.
Well,
they weren't traveling like the Lakers weren't traveling to Miami to play Game 3.
With this,
that was a bad example because they were in Orlando, so they were very close. Well, but you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. You know, it was some traveling was being done there. You know what I'm saying? But will the world eventually go to a bubble?
The world?
Yeah.
How? I mean, then it's not a bubble. I mean, the world is a bubble in that aspect.
Well, I mean, I might have spoke crazy right there with that speech, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? Would the bubble aspect of the NBA become that? Like, will places be?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Is that going to be like used throughout different aspects of life?
Yeah.
I'm going to a restaurant no, it can't, because then you got to live in the bubble.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hotels?
No, because it's random people in and out every day. Can't.
We did, I think the NFL should just figure out something, man. It's going to get to that, to where they're going to have to figure out something.
It's been past that. I think the NFL just needs to stop until they have some groundbreaking development to where...
Well, the Falcons, I think, did that. I heard they announced something like that, where they shut down. Somebody else testified.
The Falcons?
Yeah.
The Falcons probably just giving up because we're no good this year. You're fucking crazy. That was fucking wild. So, yeah, I think, I hate to say that, you know what I mean? I hate to say that, and I know there are a lot of people that don't want to hear that, but I think the NFL should chill. They don't have a way to prevent it, or they haven't presented it.
You're right.
So,
but they should.
It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. If this thing is taking people out, like, ain't no dollar amount worth that. Ain't no game check worth that.
I just thought that was,
you know what I'm saying?
That was real good. I thought that was real good and pretty cool. On top of my Lakers winning championship, everybody come out clean, successful. It was success. It was successful. And I'm having problems with my S's today.
I'm proud to say that, like, you know, I've been Team NBA. Like, that's been my favorite league for as long as I can remember. Like, I love the way it's run, especially now. Adam Silver is the fucking man. You know what I mean? Like, that whole staff of whoever put this shit together executed perfectly. Shout out to the motherfucking NBA. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Solo cup.
Love that shit. Yeah. Hell yeah. We got to fucking watch a championship game the other night. You know what I'm saying? Like, with all the crazy shit that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
We got to enjoy basketball.
What's the
playoff
future?
basketball?
What's the future?
Huh?
What's the future for the Lakers?
Bright.
Okay.
Bright. There's you know, I stay in Bleacher Report and in the rumor mill and everything. There's a lot of talks of Chris Paul making his way to the Lakers. Which, as far as the money situation goes there, I don't know how they would work that out. But I think it is a possibility. Now, let me ask you this, though.
Yeah.
Now, and this is, I had to ask this unbiasedly. Nah, it's kind of ruined because I just thought of a counter part of it. But if Chris Paul goes to the Lakers, right? Does a part of you, being who you are, the fanhood you've always had, get salty about that? Because you know that Chris Paul was denied being traded to the Lakers back when Kobe was there?
No. Only because my guy already left his legacy. It's only best that whoever picks it up from here keep that fire going. That's the one main thing about
no
the
matter who it is.
No matter who it is.
I fuck with that.
You know what I'm saying? The
really
Los Angeles Lakers always been about dynasties.
Yeah.
Keep this dynasty going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was wonderful that we got LeBron. But while all the hatred of the LeBron, all we're worried about is this nigga keeping our dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Keep our dynasty going. Because there'll never be another Kobe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's only right that somebody else, LeBron, did a wonderful job. Now, because he done a wonderful job of making us tie with the Boston Celtics as being the most won championships, we'll give this guy what he wants. We'll bring somebody else. We'll start. Maybe these people that's been in the background thinking about the Lakers gonna come now because they see how we finna build around this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta know, Tom is a big thing right now.
And yeah, this man said he's got plenty.
Yeah,
this man said he's got plenty in the tank.
He does, but still, you have tops 5 or 6 years left. You know what I mean?
We just held cap space with the years, with the 1 year contract we had with a couple.
I'm saying as far
that's
as
gonna be clear.
LeBron.
AD's gonna come back.
Yeah.
We got a young, fresh, dominant center now. I'm so proud of AD. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was cool with LeBron getting his 4th one, but I was really happy for these two people. It's gonna sound crazy, America, but listen to me. AD, because finally people know how good of a player he really is. You know what I'm saying? He's a damn good player. He deserved it. You know what I'm saying? And then J.R. Smith. Why J.R. Smith? Because if you only knew what type of player J.R. Smith was before he was put with LeBron and became Cleveland Cavaliers.
Are you talking to me or generally?
This is general.
Listen, I've been on J.R. I know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of him. Even though he didn't play, he deserves it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? This might sound conspiracy and weird, but I told my friend, I told him the other day, he called me, you know what I'm talking about. Because his daddy played for the Lakers, so you know who called me as soon as the Lakers won the championship.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was
Bubba?
like, yeah. I told him, I was like, yeah, I've been on JR's live all night since he won this. And he was like, oh, yeah. I was like, you know what? He better bring JR with him. He better tag JR along with him because you know you fucked that man's career up. Right. You bring that man with you and you give him his rings what he deserved because he was a damn good player before he came and played with you. So you right. I feel like deep down inside you know what you did with that man. That's why everywhere you go, 9 out of 10, JR gonna get signed there.
You can't put the fall of J.R. Smith's career all on LeBron. Time runs its course differently on different people, bro.
Man, I said conspiracy.
Yeah, it's a conspiracy. Because, at the end of the day, you got to say, the only thing that matters...
Hennessy and weed might have fucked it up, too. But...
in my opinion, JR probably would have never got a ring if it wasn't for LeBron.
You right. But conspiracy-wise... I'm going to still stick with that theory.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Because, I feel like we've talked about this before. When you're playing with somebody that's considered
just
great...
I know I'm going to cut you off. And this is going to sound weird. This is going to sound weird. But just looking at that nigga on the live and just looking in that nigga's eyes and knowing, man, you was good. You was a damn good player. You follow somebody because you like this person. Y'all had a good chemistry and your whole game changed. Whatever, regardless of anything, your game changed. You was a decent player, averaging maybe 15, 16, 17, 18, even up more points a game. You brought that energy to the team.
It just happens, bro. Time, bro. Melo. Look at how much his
call
game
you 2
has changed.
times, JR. Call you 2 times. You're right. Call you 2 times, my guy.
But look how much
straight like that.
Look how much Melo's game has changed.
Yeah, all praise and props to Melo too.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't mean no disrespect.
His time is coming.
He's still very effective. But what I'm saying is
their games change.
Yeah, it just happens over time. He's not the same player that you've seen in Denver with JR.
But they're 2 different situations though. See, Melo.
But you get the overall aspect of it. You know what I mean? When Vince Carter was 40, he wasn't the Vince Carter from Toronto fucking dunking on any and everybody. He had to develop that jump shot over the years and start to rely on that, and you know what I mean, putting the ball in the perfect spot on a pass. Like, it's, you know, JR, right? You know JR likes to party. Your body can only hold up for so long when you're trying to play at this fucking level. Hey man, I
said it might have been the Henny and the motherfucker weed too. Man.
Well, just an overall lifestyle. Yeah.
But you know,
it's just, I'm not putting specifics on it, but I'm just saying like the overall lifestyle of that. You know what I mean? Because he does it much more often than other people in his position, I would say. Would you agree? Or he has that image, I guess.
Yeah. I was just proud, you know what I'm saying? Long story short, I was just proud, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. I see the future. The guy gets my respect. Finally, I will be able to say LeBron would get my respects. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he handled, not the fact that he got us another ring, the fact that he withheld the pressure really well. Because you got to think, the bubble, just injustice, just him, himself, all the pressure he got going on. Then your son hit the internet smoking weed. I know that's kind of like that's kind of like a little jab, but just in general, like, you're the face of the NBA is what they say. You're LeBron James, King James, and then your son, Simba, is called, you know, any other player would have went home and kicked ass, you know, but you stay focused and, you know, you get what I'm saying? No, you don't get what I'm saying?
No, I think any other player would have stayed in the bubble and finished their job.
Yeah, finish their job, but just say it. Them could be like, get your mind off. You know, like little side curves to get your...
Yeah, and it was meant to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I got to get a man his props.
That's where you got to recognize greatness.
That's what I'm saying.
Because, like, if it was fucking Gordon Hayward's son smoking weed on Snapchat, nobody would ever even fucking know.
Yeah. That's why I said I had to get a man. He held it down. You know what I'm saying? Like...
And I'll even say, like, I'm definitely guilty of, throughout most of LeBron's career, I've been a LeBron hater.
Yeah.
But time
has
given me different perspective.
Yes.
And like a while back, I started seeing who LeBron was off court. And that slowly changed everything for me. Because like, I think when you're talking about the GOAT conversation,
yes.
Right, which is an ugly conversation, like, for some weird reason, my mind at a certain point or another will think about who they were as people. And I just feel like LeBron's done more for people than like Michael did when he had the opportunity, when he was at the height of his shit. And it might be just because it's more advertised. I don't know. But I feel like the things he did off court made me a super fan. But I still was like holding on to like I don't really like him on court. But since he's been in LA, like it's given me another different perspective to him on court. Because now like I've been low-key rooting for him. When he was playing for Cleveland, I've never had a reason to root for fucking Cleveland.
Couldn't stand him.
Right, so it was just all the more reason in my mind to make him a villain. He goes to Miami and creates what they call the super team. A reason for me to consider him a villain. Goes back to Cleveland, and again, a team I don't fuck with. I'm thinking, you know what I mean?
Is there gonna be a new trend of LeBron? I'm the Cleveland LeBron. I'm the Miami LeBron. I'm the LA LeBron. This is a random commercial right here I'm about to throw to you. The other day I'm on the game, I'm playing. And out of nowhere, I'm killing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a career game, but the way I was playing had a person hype. You feel me? Because you know what I'm saying? I'm driving and just bamming on them. And in my mind, I'm like, let me find out I'm the Miami LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Then in my head, I'm beating myself like, what if that's going to be a new trend with all this together? You know, Cleveland LeBron, the Miami LeBron, and then you got the LA LeBron. You know what I'm saying? What a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? That'd be cool.
To me,
I was acting like the Miami Bron that night. I was dunking on everybody. I was going through the lane, dunking on everybody.
I'm not seeing a huge difference in all of them.
He said there's a difference. Dude,
there's a difference in schemes and playbooks and playmates.
How old is he now? 30s?
Or teammates with
He's
like
35? Yeah, 35. Yeah, 35. Because
so,
him and my sister the same age.
And like I know, like Tom again has taken its course and he's handled it very well. So he's still very explosive, but he's not as explosive. You know what I mean? So he's not attacking the rim as much.
Well, he said the 35 LeBron will beat the 23-year-old LeBron.
LeBron said that himself.
Yeah.
Which is a mentality. You know what I mean? You're never gonna, or being where he's at, he's not gonna be like, no, I'm worse than I was then.
Well, he made it.
He's at the point of still pushing.
He put it
forward.
in a pretty cool perspective. He said the 23 athletic would never beat the IQ of the 35.
I can see that.
He said the 35 would kill the athletic 23. And I was like, that's I like you. This was making me like this guy more. Because his interviews are start. You know what I'm saying? You're good at your interviews, man. You're good at these questions they give you. You're good. The Jordan thing, every time they keep giving you the Jordan comparison, you're answering them just perfect. Which I'm still going to be that person in the background with Stephen A. that says, I agree with Stephen A. with the same perspective with the Jordan and LeBron. There's no way he could be better than Jordan because of the era both parties played in. You know what I'm saying? I was middle 90s all the way up to now watching basketball. So I got to get a good glimpse of how they played basketball in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And it was physical. And they was getting their butts kicked. You know what I'm saying? Just so thankfully that stuff started slowing down just a little tip more once my favorite player of all time started. They was rough, but it had minored down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But no. He might have. I told my friend he has that 90s size to him in this era now. But he wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, he'd be LeBron James, but he wouldn't be. Jordan did that. You know what I'm saying? Jordan went through that. That's why he's number one. He withheld all that stuff.
And see, I can agree with that. Like, you can't compare the different generations.
Uh-huh.
But, like, in my mind, I couldn't say that, like, LeBron couldn't survive back then. Mm-hmm. Only because you have to think of it in a perspective of, like, for LeBron to survive back then, right?
Uh-huh.
That would mean LeBron was born back then, grew up playing the game how they played it back then. Uh-huh. So he'd be just fine. Mm-hmm. Because that'd be the only game he knew, mm-hmm. right? So, like, I still think he would have been a superstar. To say his stats would be the same, I can't say. Because I do think it's, over a career-wise, easier to get stats now.
Okay. It is. But does that come with because the league is not that physical as it used to be?
Yeah.
Has the league gone soft?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Did you watch the playoffs?
It was
exciting as fuck because they were letting them guys play. There was games where there were a lot of calls, but there was so many games where they were letting that shit just play out.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, and even if they weren't letting it play out and they were getting the calls, like, you seen why they were getting the fucking call. I couldn't tell you how many times during a normal regular season you'll be watching a game and you'll be like, why did they just call a foul? Are you fucking kidding me? Why can't, you know what I mean? And it'd just be little shit. But now, like, in the playoffs, it was like, okay, yeah, you have every right to blow that whistle. You know what I mean? He did fucking hack the shit out of him, but it's because they're playing aggressive. You know what I mean? He had to hack the shit out of him. I love that. So I'm not gonna say it's gone completely soft, but it is less, you know what I mean?
Physical.
Abrasive than it used to be. which is a good thing though in my mind, because like these guys shouldn't have to fucking kill themselves to play. It's all for sport at the end of the day. Like I don't want
have some respect, bro.
I don't want to fucking see LeBron go up and somebody fucking take his head off and he falls and breaks his leg and can't play no more. Like I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? I don't want people to be just like for real getting hurt out here. I understand you twist your ankle and shit, that happens. And you come down wrong and you do break your leg. I mean, it happens, but I don't want to see people like intentionally, like
I seen the video,
the Jordan rolls we seen, like that shouldn't be.
Did you watch the video of Prescott?
Oh, dude, that
I was okay because I know I cut you with the basketball to football,
good segue.
But at first I was just seeing the video of him just leaving the field. It never showed
crying and shit. Yeah.
It never showed what happened. So I asked somebody that was at work with me what happened, and they pulled the video up. And Jesus Christ,
feel bad for him, man.
Yeah,
because he never got his big payday.
6 months, 4 to 6 months, league's over with.
Yeah, and you got to think, dude, like. He's not playing again in 6 months, or definitely not 4 months.
Yeah.
But like,
because
even after like it's strong again, you're gonna be like different for a little bit. Yeah.
Even through all the surgery and off of it for so long, after the 4 to 6 months, you got to go through therapy. Put it like that.
Man.
So that's why I was like, damn, man, that's crazy, man.
It sucks, bro.
Yeah.
It sucks. I'm not a Cowboys fan. Never have been. But again, I don't want to see anybody get
they need some more cocaine.
Seriously hurt.
Maybe meth now, because that's what's in the world going
What
crazy.
are you talking about? And what? And who's like, who needs something like that?
That's what happened to the Cowboys, man.
They stopped having
drugs in their life, yeah.
You're crazy.
But yeah, man, I hope you get well.
Yeah, dude. That fucking sucks.
Well,
that fucking sucks. But you can come back.
It's possible. It's possible,
It's
man.
a bad time to use this example, but Paul George came back pretty
Yeah,
close.
he did. Oh, man. He did. Wow. I forgot about that. Man, that's a stare into destiny right there. Like,
did you see his?
Yeah.
I think his was worse than Dak's.
Gordon was worse.
Yeah.
Gordon was worse.
I just forgot about that.
Gordon was worse. And he came back okay. Yeah, man, this lady's just dropping all these names and she makes you want to be interested in going to look it up. And as you can see, yeah, man. So it's crazy, man. So yeah, I'm like, by food.
By food.
By food. That means I'm baffled and I'm food like a motherfucker. I'm like, damn. Just like dropping names about people that
That just blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it don't surprise me too much. Because I've heard things about dudes in the past, but I guess not. I didn't know Usher was involved and all that shit, but they... I seen, I guess a caption or a title that was Jaguar Wright says her and Jay-Z have unfinished business. What is she referring to or something like that?
I don't know. Like, that was another one of the things that went along with the research. Because she said she was on one of his hooks. And she said which one it was. And I was like, wow, that's one of my favorites of Jay-Z. Maybe she's for real, which is Song Cry. She's the lady that sung the hook on Song Cry.
Okay.
Because as I was saying earlier when we started to discuss this, I was like you. All right, here's another person with this bullshit. But when I researched, her line is matching up. So you know what I'm saying? That was one of the things that made me want to pay attention to her more. She said she was on that song. That's one of my favorite songs of Jay-Z. And if she's not lying, she does have a beautiful voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, and I just hope, and she's really just after two people. She just keeps talking about two people: Clive Davis and P Diddy.
And what does she want from them?
Them to either go to jail or tell the truth.
Oh, okay. So there's charges.
That's why I'm saying she making this for real. Like she wants them to either tell the truth or go to jail. And she said the reason you haven't heard anything about them coming after me because if they sue me, then they have to give the out. You know what I'm saying? They have to tell.
What are they gonna sue her for?
Like if they suing her for disrespecting, you know what I'm saying, discrediting their name or anything like that. You know how most cases that shit happen, motherfuckers get sued for bashing and then it comes out that whoever was bashing them was some bullshit. Well, that's what she's saying. That's what making it feel like this woman ain't playing. Because she's like, y'all can sue me, but the reason y'all ain't sued me yet is because you would have to tell the truth. When you're talking to your lawyers or you give out that deposition.
Yeah.
Wow, so it's like deeper than rap, man.
So,
but yeah, man, do I believe that shit is in the game? Yeah, I do, man. I believe it's in there somewhere or some form. You know what I'm saying? And long story short, her lines line up.
Yeah.
So it's real interesting to see the ending of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might have to do some more research on her, man.
Yeah.
It sounds fucking crazy.
It does. That's what makes it more interesting because it sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see, huh? We'll see.
We will. And I can't wait. Because when it all folds and unfolds, if it come out that she's full of shit, damn, it sucks. But if it don't come out that she's full of shit, where would the music go to now? Maybe more artists is being independent. Shit, that will fall in line with did streaming fucked up the flow and the artistic of the art in music?
Did it fuck it up?
Yeah.
No. I don't think so, because I think like real artists are still going to be real artists.
Uh-huh.
I just think it made it a lot easier for people that aren't
to
real,
get access to it.
People that aren't real artists are now
looking like real artists
in a certain aspect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes sense. I think like no matter what, there's always going to be generational talents and people that are unbelievable beyond measure. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, it's a lot harder for those kind of people to be the top dog. Whereas it seemed like back in the day we were getting the best of the best.
The best of the best.
Now it's like we hear people and we know there's better people out there.
Yeah.
That's just the way I look at it. And like because of that, I don't follow like the mainstream as much as I used to. So the art's still there though, bro. There's so many amazing artists everywhere. You know what I mean? I bet there's 1,000 people in Tennessee that make shit that we would love.
Probably.
So did streaming fuck it up? In a way. It popularized things that weren't the best of the best. And they're still not the best of, and will never be the best of the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you 100%.
But with that being said, even with like CDs, what we grew up on, or even at one point in my childhood, motherfucking cassette tapes. We only thought they were the best of the best because we didn't have access to everything. You know what I mean? So even then, were they really the best of the best? Or was that too deep?
That was deep. That was deep right there.
Hey, it's a thought though.
That was deep, bro. That was deep. You touched in right there. You spoke from here. Yeah.
You know, I mean, my chakras are online.
Yeah. Somebody might steal that.
What?
That quote you just said. You can sue somebody if they ever try to steal that shit. What you been watching this week?
What I've been watching?
Yeah.
Bro, I tried this show out last night. I'm guilty for loving shows like Family Guy and The Simpsons and shit, right?
Yeah.
Stumbled across this show called Hoops. Have you seen anything about that?
Yeah, a couple previews of it. Seemed like it'd be interesting.
Vaguely interesting. There's parts of it that's hilarious. I watched like two full episodes of it last night. Like, there's parts of it that are hilarious. This is like an adult cartoon. I don't know. It's based around a guy that's like he's a coach of a high school basketball team. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, man. Like, it's extremely vulgar and surprising. There's a lot of it. Like, I caught myself just staring at the TV, like, what the fuck am I watching?
Oh shit!
But then there was times I was laughing my ass off. So I don't know. As far as my overall review of it, I don't know, man. It depends on your humor for sure. If you're one of those people that like love those things that
corny comedy,
and like really push the fucking boundaries, like, I'll go ahead and tell you this. All right, so as a high school basketball coach, like, I think it was the second episode, he gets caught fucking trying to hire a prostitute to sleep with a kid so that he'll join the basketball team. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really fucking pushing the boundaries.
Oh, okay.
So, aside from that, like, I haven't spent a whole lot of time going through the TV. I've been playing more 2K and shit in my free time, I feel like.
Okay. That's understandable. I've done a couple of watching. You know, I watched this show about cursed movies.
Cursed movies?
Yeah. That went back to the whole Jaguar and the hip hop industry and all that bullshit. But yeah, I watched this little season thing. It was like 3 episodes, but it was like a season 1 type of thing. And they had like 3 or 4 episodes, and the first 4 or 5 of them was like cursed movies from like back in the days. Like, one of the movies was Poltergeist, Exorcist, The Crow, The Omen.
When you say cursed, what do you mean?
Like, they was saying like weird and crazy stuff was happening during the production of the movie.
Yeah, I know. You said The Crow. I know Bruce Lee's son. Yeah. He died on the set of that, right?
Yeah, and like a couple of more people had supposedly died during the filming of that movie. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was pretty cool. It was pretty interesting because, like, growing up, I heard about the little girl dying on Poltergeist or whatever. They were trying to say she died because the movie was cursed or whatever. And the Crow, with that, you know, he was shot, he was killed during the scene in one of the movies, where the scene he was trying to do towards the end is he was supposed to come in and something was supposed to happen, but they switched the scene up, and it ended up being him coming in to them, I think, beating up his girlfriend or whatever, and the guy was supposed to turn around and shoot him, but the gun he was supposed to shoot him with was supposed to shoot blanks.
Right.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm saying, the way they broke it down was fucked up, how it really originally happened. You know what I'm saying, the gun wasn't taken care of properly before they put the blanks in there to do it, whatever, which is fucked up to die during a scene of a movie, to end at that, to get all the way with completing the movie all the way to one little last part at the end of the scene, and you die. And then, like, with the Almond, they were trying to say, like, 2 people driving to film the movie. The plane was struck twice by lightning.
On The Crow?
No, on the making of The Omen.
The Omen?
Yeah.
The Omen. Is that
It's
the
a
one?
little kid.
Damien was his name?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say I vaguely remember it, but I was
So,
never huge into like horror flicks. No, horror flicks, I'm sure I fucked that up, but that's wild to hear about though, like as far as fucking. So they think there was something weird going on with them?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And that's, what was that, on Netflix or Hulu?
No, it was on some kind of app, like movie app called Shatter. It like
Shatter?
Yeah, it like shows like a bunch of like horror flicks and shit like that, and scary movies and shit. But yeah, that was interesting. But other than that, I ain't been watching nothing but normal stuff. Like you said, I've been killing time with the 2K.
Yeah.
Because it really doesn't be that much on TV anyway, as it is.
Yeah, and I feel like I got away from it a little while ago, man. Once you watch so many things on Netflix or Hulu, I feel like it just takes you in the endless cycle of those same things.
Yeah.
So, you know, when I do have the downtime, I try to upgrade my player. But, you know, here we are.
Versus season 2.
Versus. Man, I didn't realize that was a season. I guess I was missing out on something.
Yeah.
Like, I watched several of them, but I didn't know it was set up that way.
Yeah. If they said, I seen something post about a season 2, man. That'll be kind of interesting. I want to see who be going against each other this time. If, like you said, didn't know it was a season. Season 1 was a good one. How can you match that?
Yeah, if that's the case. Have they previewed anybody or anything like that? No trailers on it?
No, they just posted that and then was asking who should be the next runner-ups. Which is tough to say because you kind of threw everybody in the first one.
It threw a lot of people. I mean, but there's a lot of people that haven't been. You know, do you have any that you like are waiting to see in it? Any specific artists?
Yeah and no.
Whatever.
Yeah and no. I'm more of a fan trying to just see who they put together anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a specific of who I want to go against whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of basing in the fan base.
I can relate with that because, like, I guess when season 1 was going on, I caught myself thinking about who I'd want to see and stuff, but it seemed like the ones that we got weren't the ones I was expecting, but I still got excited.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, I got excited about it once I heard about it and wanted to see it. There was definitely one person that was making a bunch of noise that I thought we were gonna see, that I still want to see. T.I. Just because I know he's got a pretty good list. So, caught myself trying to think about who I'd like to see T.I. verse.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of names come to mind.
Okay.
What about somebody like T.I. versus Jeezy?
Yeah.
What?
Okay. But,
I feel like T.I. has the upper hand.
it'll be a close one. It'll be a very close one. Both of the artists have a good catalog.
Yeah.
I fucks with both artists, so it'd be tough to choose between that because both of them are pretty good.
Yeah.
I have to be like a tie. Has to be like a tie. It might just have to sit
I
there.
don't know. I think when we got the list, when we saw it, once we actually seen it playing out, I think T.I. would take it.
You think T.I.?
Pretty easily.
Okay.
All right. What about like T.I. versus Boosie?
I had to give it to Boosie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His verses is how many songs?
20.
You got 20 Boosie songs?
20.
Yeah.
Boosie got 20.
Do you got 20 that you're willing to put up against 20 T.I. songs?
I would say I don't have the 20 personally to put up against T.I., but
I
know But I know Boosie got 20 that he can put up against T.I. And I'll probably, the 20 that Boosie picked, I'll probably know those 20 songs and be like, yeah.
Or at least most of them.
Yeah.
What about T.I. versus Ludacris?
T.I. not Ludacris.
Easy money?
Yeah.
Alright, what about Gucci?
Luda already went anyway.
What about Gucci Mane versus Yo Gotti?
Gucci smashed. Gucci smashed T.I.
Just because his catalog's huge.
Gucci smashed Jeezy. Gucci and Boosie.
Big catalogs.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it is good. Gucci probably got more slappers though.
Yeah. Most definitely. Smash season.
Gucci and Wayne. 20 songs. Wayne. I was giving Gucci a lot of credit in my mind. Then I thought about it, but no. Wayne got so many fucking.
Wayne.
So many.
Wayne. Yeah, it was in the verses.
Alright,
you said Ludacris and T.I. and I said no.
T.I.
Yeah, we both said T.I., but then I was like, Ludacris already went.
We actually said a lot past that.
Gucci. We said Gucci and Boosie.
And then it came down to Gucci and Wayne.
Yeah, we
Wayne.
both said Wayne.
Wayne and Kanye.
Kanye.
I disagree.
Gucci or Gotti.
We said Gucci. I said Gucci.
Yeah, he said Gucci by a landslide.
You know, I'm supposed to Gucci, so I can't even argue on that. I'm supposed to
Gotti or Dolph?
No. Dolph or Moneybag.
Me personally, I like Moneybag better.
Oh, y'all both said Moneybag? Okay.
I really just like the song Rich Nigga Shit.
I'll probably have to jump with Moneybag. I'll probably jump with Moneybag
Me
too.
versus me?
No, I'm talking about, Dolph, like, that's really like the first song I liked. Like, it's Rich Nigga Bitch.
That's Moneybag.
Mm-mm.
He got a song called, don't he?
It's called R&B. It's real Rich Nigga.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about with Dolph now. But I thought Moneybag got a song that's similar to that, don't he?
I don't know.
I'm sure.
But yeah, you have to say Dolph and Moneybag.
I don't know. I think Dolph's got
But I'll ride with that too. I like Moneybag is starting to warm on me. I mean, I fucks with Dolph too, but I'd say Moneybag take them. He been booming pretty tough.
You think Kanye takes Wayne? I don't know, man.
Yeah. Catalog's way fucked off, but yeah.
Be a lot of different sounds.
Wayne would have to adjust his catalog to Kanye's catalog, and then that's not gonna be a good match. Which Wayne do got a nice little catalog, but
Nice little catalog.
yeah, compared to Kanye's catalog, you gotta think of catalog, man.
I think Wayne's got a bigger catalog. Way bigger than
bigger.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Kanye.
adjust to his catalog. Like for example, we all agreed that the T-Pain and Lil Jon was what the fuck.
Yeah.
Because of their catalog did not match at all. What could T-Pain match up with Lil Jon?
He had plenty of shit, he just didn't own his shit. That was the problem.
Yeah, but music
But I
wise,
get what you're saying. Like, it was like funk music with like harmony auto tune.
R&B pop.
Yeah.
Kinda, sorta, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm talking about
bars at some points too.
But that's what I'm saying about catalog. You know what I'm saying? He got to adjust that catalog to Yeezus, man. Yeezus got some hits, man.
He does have some hits.
They wouldn't even be able to make that happen. One of them would have to say, "No, I don't want that one. I don't want him. I want this person."
So who do you
Like
see?
it's only right that Jesus go against with Jay. It's only right that Jesus go against Jay.
Jay smoking, Kanye.
Then let it be
Jay?
smoked. Then.
Jay-Z. I don't know that that's right.
That don't even sound right.
I mean, I get it because of the dynamic, but as far as catalogs,
my ego's gone like my boy, man. My ego's out there like my boy. So no.
I mean, I
why
get
would
what you're
I not
saying
call him
because of the
but,
dynamic. But
yeah, but you know what I'm
when
saying.
you put it on
Jesus would
paper,
have
I
to.
think Kanye and Wayne's a better matchup, and Wayne still takes it.
Jesus.
I know that's your guy. That's okay. But he's taking those two L's, bro.
Like, even though I like both of them, Nas and Jay-Z, I'm Nas all day, every day.
Yeah. But when you put them in the verses,
I'm Nas every day.
Jay-Z's smacking you.
Smacking Nas, but...
You know what I mean? So it's not down to personal preference.
But I will still. Let's expedite the ones like that. Because it's no sense.
Wow, we had Snoop and DMX on.
That was stupid.
Yeah, but those are two people that...
something.
Yeah, so that means, I mean, it's only a matter of time before we get the people, if it's able to keep its momentum. We got Scott Storch versus Manny Fresh.
Like,
Me growing up in the era I grew up in, me growing up in the era I grew up in, and especially being a kid that made beats, and now here I am, I get to see Manny Fresh versus fucking Scott Storch. Head to head going at it.
Let's have one where they're bringing out, they're playing artists that they brought out, like Babyface and who did he go against?
No, she lived faster than me first. It might have got fucked. I probably fucked it up.
Me too.
Sorry.
Like Babyface and Teddy Riley did. They were playing artists that they produced and this and that. Let's go back to that. Let's have that JD and P Diddy right there. That's a good battle right
JD.
there. Yeah, Jermaine Dupri and P Diddy. Let's have that right there. Now that's a one right there. Both of them changed the era of music and hip hop.
That would be awesome.
I just feel like
going so deaf all the way.
Yeah.
All the way down.
Even though I was a Bad Boys fan, So Def had some major.
I feel like Diddy has a lot more to work with.
No.
Diddy.
No.
We're talking about like 30 years of a catalog versus like 10.
10 who? Who you saying? Who you saying got 10?
I hear what you're saying,
I'm prime. Nah, yeah. That's wrong. I shouldn't have said it like that. But you get what I'm saying. Like, I think...
He's back in the 90s, too.
Yeah, because, you know, I said artists.
Yeah.
So, you know, Jermaine got that hands down. Jermaine gonna get that.
Give me artists from both sides.
Like, you're all right, put it like this. One of Diddy's catalog, he gonna try to throw out there Jodeci. But Jermaine had Criss Cross. Jermaine had fucking... he had Criss Cross. He had the Brat. He had fucking... Bow Wow. He had Usher.
Them franchise boys.
He had D4L.
Usher does not go under Jermaine Dupri, does it?
Yeah. Usher goes up under Jermaine Dupri.
I was going under Diddy.
He went under Diddy up to you made me wanna be the one I'm with and start a new relationship. And then boom, after that
we just seen the video of them
we got Confessions.
We just seen the video of them waking up as kids together fighting over Frosted Flakes.
But we talking about with the hits and the artists and stuff, like producing. Yeah, Diddy had Usher. That's why I said you made me wanna be either one. But we talking about Confession. We talking about everything up from after that, where everybody truly fell in love with Usher when he got with JD and started making them songs, Burn and all
that
that
was
shit.
JD?
Yeah, that was JD. Them ain't Diddy.
Sierra.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Got
I didn't know those songs were JD.
Yeah. JD helped write the whole confession thing with Ursha. When that's every time that song get paid, that money ain't going to motherfucking Diddy. That money going to JD.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Not saying Ursha was signed to So Def, but most of some of Ursha's major hits was produced by JD. Yeah, that's JD.
That's
Lil Jon and East Side Boys, but yeah. Motherfuckers at the end, go on now. Don't do that now. Don't do that now. Please don't do it like that. Please. You can't sit there and say Jermaine Dupri that had nothing to do with Usher now. Come on now, why you think Beaver over here with the black folks? Shit, everything together, baby, baby, baby. Ooh, that was that shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That was that shit. Baby, baby, baby. Who better to get on that than Ludacris? With his comedian flow. That's it. You got a hit on your hand. JD, tell her to bring that nigga over here and give him some cake and some candy. Yeah. Wakanda Forever.
2004 through 2009.
Killing the game.
Which was definitely Ursha's prime.
Yeah, you don't have to call. It's okay, girl.
What's over here? Did you just hit it?
Nah, he keep two-timing.
Say something at the time, man, because
they go that way. I'm the last one, so I'll be passing it back to you.
I done tried to pass it this way 12 times.
But yeah, that's JD right there. So it will be a good one. So JD got some bangers up under his belt, so that'll be a good battle right there.
That's crazy, bro. I never had any idea that was the case. I had no idea that there was any affiliation there.
Yeah.
I take back my statement.
I mean, you good, man.
About it being a wash.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I wore my clothes
Y'all
backwards.
broke my face.
I wore my clothes backwards. You couldn't tell me nothing about Chris.
I wouldn't
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't mean to disrespect Jermaine. I just thought
he made me wanna jump.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, shit. And then you came there. You can hate me now. That was nice. See, all that was just so beautiful.
All about the Benjamins.
All about the Benjamins. Damn. Don't push me, cause him and Mace. Ooh, God did it.
So I'm saying, what side are we on here?
They got bangers.
Big. So many things were big.
Yeah. That goes back to me telling you earlier when I randomly threw up the Pretty Ricky thing, and I was like, I was just thinking about how Pretty Ricky
has
changed
a lot, man. You even gotta throw
112,
Machine Gun Kelly,
Total. He got those groups.
Mary.
He got Mary.
Did that just top anybody that? Well, no, not Usher, man. During that run, that's hard to beat.
Yeah, but he won't be just. He got a lot too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like Usher will probably be one of his, but they both got a lot of people that they help out in their careers that they can throw in there. But JD hit him with a half cut and said he want him to bring songs that he actually wrote and produced. And be like, that's ugly because Diddy ain't got a lot of those.
Sounds like he wrote and produced.
Yeah.
I feel like he does have a fuckload of those. Huh? Diddy got a lot under his belt, bro.
Yeah, but JD do too, man. Come on, man. I'm not great.
I'm not trying to.
It makes sense.
That'd be crazy to see. I would love to see that.
Can't believe you didn't believe me about the JD Ursh thing, man.
Man, yeah, I'm sorry. I got my face broke there. I had no idea that there was any affiliation there.
I can't believe that.
I don't know how I missed it.
You sleeping.
Hey man, be like that sometimes. Like you said, be right in front of your face.
We'll be doing audio soon. Go follow the page, SoundCloud, Straight Like That podcast. Holla at your boys.
Word. Coming soon. Fuck, man. I'm thinking about all these verses. There'll be so many. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I'm ready for this one too.
Yeah. Well, man, I guess we'll just have to wait and see him.
Yeah.
It's definitely something we'll keep up with. We'll probably talk about a lot on here. Shit. I don't know, man. It's getting kind of dry in here.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Rap season.
Start
Right,
wrapping
come
up.
back already.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. It's been a crazy week. It's been a good time catching up with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Glad we did it on our way to 10.
Yeah.
Once we get to 10, we're going to be 100. You know?
And it's straight like that. Okay. Appreciate you for joining us. It's your boy CuscoJones. I'm here with TravionTraxx. So once again, we're going to get it to you straight like that.